So you need a new job, also called now what? Short introduction to the structure. If you want to find a new job, you can choose to take just any old job that comes your way. You may even do that if you are in a real hurry to make some money. However, chances are pretty small that you will find something to do for the long term that will really fulfill you. Instead, chances are pretty great that you will find something that you won't like much and that pays less than you got before. You may end up working for someone who is younger and less qualified than you are, and while in the short term, if you have a long-term vision, that may not be a drama, it may well be soul-crushing if you have always proven yourself in the past and you have no other future to look forward to. This is probably why most people are so depressed when they lose their jobs, especially if it is in later years. But it doesn't have to be that way. And the odds of finding not only a job that turns into a career or mission, but that may also be financially and emotionally more satisfactory than your previous job, increase significantly with a little bit of planning. This is why we created the Design Your Future system, to make it easier, faster, and safer for people to not just find a job, but really find a new future for themselves. Something they can get excited about again. The Design Your Future system consists of 6 main E's, which all have subcategories. We designed it by using mnemonic devices in form of words or the same letter for each step to make it easier to remember, as this may be a system that you may use again and again in future. Not only to find new jobs and missions, as may become more and more common with more and more frequency, but also to improve the position you are currently in. Change in form of job changes as well as other changes will become a common feature in the future, and so will the need for constant learning and improving. This system will aid this process of improving as well, whether it is for self-improvement or for the improvements to a company or to products or services. The 6 E's can become a go-to tool to use for your mission in life, and this mission will form part of a bigger vision. What if you don't have a vision or a mission? Well, we strongly recommend that you get them. Discover what you really want, because aligning what you do to make money with your vision and your mission is what will give you the energy to pull through in bad times, and it will give you the joy in good times. There is nothing worse than achieving all you worked for and being unfulfilled. Achieving your mission and vision, or even just working towards them, especially if they involve a higher purpose than just making your own life better, it is the very thing that makes the difference between a job you dread to go to on Monday morning and one that you cannot stop thinking about on the weekend. If you do know what your vision and mission is, great. If not, the Arrive at Yourself tool under the first E can get you a real great deal further towards discovering what that is. Sometimes it takes a while to get there, but it is well worth it. The remainder of the book explains the 6 E's and their subcategories, as well as how it hangs together. There's a quiz at the end of the book where you can fill in what the different letters mean as you work through the book. All of these E's have been tried and tested, and we will share some real-life stories to illustrate what may happen if you don't use them for your amusement. Now here is a picture of the Design Your Future system. It is centered around the heart and filled in to the mission and the vision, with the 6 E's and the Arrive at Yourself tool, the must finder, the 5 W's, the top tips, the 4 F's, and the 3 and 3 for the last station.